Hey friends. All right, in this video, ignore my dirty table. I need to wipe that off. But in this video, you are going to be seeing what my family eats in a week. By doing this, I can show you how I utilize the food that I receive from our local food banks and items that I do get at the store. I need to actually start recording any and all grocery shopping trips so that you guys can see exactly how the food pantry helps us, because groceries are astronomical right now. It is ridiculous. It is like to the point that my husband Josh and we were discussing today that without the food pantry, I don't know what we would do. I mean, we went into the store, spent 70, 80 bucks, somewhere around there, and it's like you have nothing to show for it. And without the food pantry, the items that we would have to cut out, we would have to cut out creamer, because there's no way I would be able to have creamer for my coffee. Getting the milk, like the special things. For instance, I got a box of generic clearance markdown, like because the box had been damaged, Rice Krispies. And at the Dollar Tree, I got a couple bags of marshmallows to make some Rice Krispie treats for the family. But stuff like that, I would have to cut out, because there's no way that I would be able to do the grocery shopping, like if it makes any sense to you guys. So we do utilize the food bank, and you see those videos on my channel as well. And you have already seen the Sunday night food bank. It is Sunday night right now. I told you I was using items that we received at that food bank to feed us for that night. Because when I seen it and I was able to complete a meal, I was like, you know what? This is an easy, delicious, filling meal with leftovers. Now, that looks like a lot. These are your mini sliders, and like a mini sub. This is roast beef and cheese. I actually ended up using the entire pack of the mini rolls, both packs of the roast beef, and one pack, the cheese, and then I used some of the government style cheese that I get at the other food bank that I cut off of the block. That one pack of 4 ham and cheese sliders, and then that one ham and cheese sub. I took the lettuce off, threw them on here, and heated them up. Somebody may want them as well. With leftovers, are they getting thrown away? No. We will refrigerate these and heat them up in the air fryer at work for leftovers. We're perfectly fine with that. So we have sliders. While I was in the deep freezer, you guys know that my youngest daughter is super picky. Well, several visits back, we received a container of chicken nuggets from their little deli section at the food bank. I tossed those in the freezer in a Ziploc bag. I brought those back to life, guys. All I did was put them in the air fryer. They're not hard. They're not burnt. That one looks like it, but I promise you it's not. I actually ate one. They taste perfect. And it's because they were deep fried originally. Then they were sold. Then they got donated to the food bank and they were frozen. I kept them frozen for a night like tonight. My youngest daughter is super picky. She may eat that. She may want some of these. Somebody else may want some of these. We're filling bellies around here in this house, guys. So we do have some chicken nuggets. We have some food pantry mac and cheese. So we have that. And then we have some food pantry sweet potato fries. Super awesome, guys. Remember, the ultimate goal in your house is feeding bellies. My garden this year did not do as well as I was hoping it was going to do, but that's because I was sidetracked with working 2 jobs, trying to bring in any and all extra income. And guys, I won't say that it wasn't worth it, but I do not have the garden that, you know, the stuff that I typically could preserve. So next year is going to be a little different. My garden is going to be focused upon. So right now, this food pantry helps us tremendously. So I hope you continue to watch this video and see just how we utilize the items that we receive to feed us. We breakfast, lunch, and dinner from our home. Very rarely do we get takeout or eat out. So stick around, guys. Tomorrow is Monday night, beginning of the work week. We'll see what we have for dinner tomorrow. All right, friends. So if you're still sticking around, you know it's Monday evening. And would y'all like to see what's dinner tonight? All right, this is something that I had on hand and needed to use up. So in the freezer, I had some of the like sandwich steak. If you guys go back quite a few videos back, you'll notice that I got them on clearance at our local IGA for like $1 something a pack. I just cut them into strips, seasoned them the best I could. My thoughts were like steak and cheese because we got these at the food pantry this week. And then I had some peppers in the drawer that needed to be used up from a couple weeks ago and some onions still from the food pantry. You guys remember I got 100 pounds of potatoes. She's been sharing them with friends, but also the family's eating a lot of potatoes. Now, they can have it on here with cheese, like steak and cheese, or I had some tortillas. I have some shredded cheese. For condiments, we have salsa and sour cream, depending on how they want to do it. There's mayo, there's ketchup, there's ranch, there's buffalo sauce. On my plate, there's a lot of squash. This is not from the food pantry. This is an acorn squash. But guys, this is why I love getting squash from the food pantry, because I paid over $2 for one acorn squash. Kind of broke my heart, but I've really been wanting one and I haven't gotten any from the pantry yet. Spaghetti squash from the pantry, and I did cook a couple butternut squashes. Now, you may be saying, well, why aren't you feeding your family that? Just listen. Anybody want squash?
No.
No. Okay, I got no's. They don't eat the squash and veggies like I do. I will to have some protein, and you have to remember, I was vegetarian for quite a while, so I personally prefer veggies over protein and meat, but I will put some steak on here and some peppers and onions, and some banana peppers. I got out, these are my home canned banana peppers, and I really enjoy them, but I personally go more towards your veggies. So, all right, guys, stick around to see what we have tomorrow night. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Are you still there? All right, we have made it to Tuesday evening. Let's turn this light on. And we have dinner in front of you. Do you know what you're looking at? You guys remember, again, that I got 100 pounds of potatoes. Like I said, we've shared some. I still got to get a serving spoon. But what you have in front of you, that's my cast iron skillet. I did a shepherd's pie. Yes, I could have put it in a casserole dish, a square dish. Why? I already dirtied my cast iron by browning the ground beef. So why dirty another dish when I can just assemble it right there? Cast iron goes from the stovetop into the oven, and here, I'll just use this fork to show you. It is just a homemade shepherd's pie. It's a little thinner on the inside, but that's because instead of, oh, thank you, babe. Instead of doing a store-bought cream of chicken soup or cream of mushroom soup, I do a homemade mix, and it's cheaper, it's more convenient, it's shelf stable, and if you guys would like to see that and how I do the homemade mixes, just let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I'll start uploading like small shorts to show how we do it. But there you have it. Granted, this has a lot of potatoes on it, but guys, I have potatoes. Potatoes are filling. They stretch your meal. This right here has 1 pound of hamburger meat, 1 can of mixed veggies, seasonings, you know, that you have on hand, garlic, onion, all that good stuff. Some shredded cheese I had on hand, and guys, I had the potatoes from the food pantries. I mean, but there you have it. I mean, there's more meat in there. It's just, there's a lot of potatoes on top too. Then over here, I heated up a can of black-eyed peas. I found this loaf of Italian French bread, one of the two, I can't remember. I found it in the deep freezer at the back. So I pulled it out yesterday in the fridge, let it thaw out, and all I did was I put some garlic and some butter on it to make a simple bread to go with it. And then guys, I still haven't uploaded it, but these are my home canned pickled beets. This one jar did not seal, so I put it directly into the fridge. I've let it set for several weeks. I just tried one. They are delicious. Picky kid over there, grilled cheese. She's missing out. But yeah, again, if you want to see how I do dry mixes, and when I say dry mixes, I mean cream of anything soup, basically. Cream of chicken soup, cream of anything. Brown gravy, country gravy, pancake mix. I do my own brown sugar. All those things that most people purchase at the store for convenience items, I just do it myself, and I have them shelf stable and ready to go. All right, stick around, guys. Don't get lost, and we'll see what we're having tomorrow. All right, guys, you still with me? All right, for those of you that are still watching, we've made it to Wednesday night, and you have already seen Wednesday's food pantry. Surprisingly, nothing from Wednesday's food pantry has made it to tonight's dinner. However, that's because, what do I have right here? I cook them in the microwave. It's super simple. We have some baked potatoes. You know, I got all them potatoes. If you paid attention, we've had potatoes every night. Guys, I'm not going to waste food. So I've got some baked potatoes. That is actually what's for dinner, is baked potato. There is another bag in the kitchen that has some more baked potatoes in it. And we have butter, or fake butter, because that's what my budget can afford. We have sour cream that we are still working on, that was sent to me. These are the bacon pieces that I save from salads that have went bad. I take the goodies out, I separate them. So we have real bacon pieces here. We have fake imitation bacon bits here that I got at a Ollie's discount store for $4.99. We've had these for quite a while now. I don't eat a lot of these because they cause heartburn, but my daughter loves them. The other night, remember, Philly cheesesteak? Well, I heated that up along with the peppers. Somebody might want to put that on their potato. My daughter may want to have that on a tortilla. Who knows? We're trying to fill bellies here. That's all we're doing. Over there is some buffalo sauce in a mason jar, letting me know I'm running very low on it. And some shredded cheese. I did shred that cheese tonight. That did come from the food bank, but not today's food bank. So, guys, we're eating, and we're eating good, and it is because of our local food bank. So, again, like I stress in my food bank videos, if you need the assistance, go, guys. That's what they're there for. So, stick around, and we'll see what tomorrow holds. All right, friends, you still there? You haven't fell asleep on me, have you? All right. We've made it to Thursday, and normally come Thursday, I'm done cooking. Like, I'm just give out. But guys, I don't know. Tonight is a true Southern classic. It is a complete meal. Plenty of leftovers because, as you guys know, Saturday, I do not cook. We eat leftovers, so I needed to make sure I had extra to pull out. What is in front of you? Do you guys have any clue? Does it look appetizing to you? Probably not. In person, it's better. These are country fried steak fingers. Basically, I had 4 cube steaks that I got on clearance at our local IGA. I cut those into strips and pieces. I bread them. I fry them. It's country fried steak. It's just cut into fingers. I take the drippings from it, and I make a gravy. You can dip it in the gravy. You can put the gravy over it. It is your choice. Some people like to dip it in ketchup. Whatever. And as you know, we have all those potatoes. So we have some mashed potatoes to go with it. We have some of the always awesome food bank mac and cheese back here. I have those squash and zucchinis in my fridge that I've been getting from the food pantry, and I went ahead and tossed some in the oven. This is a super simple way to do it. I do not mind like a soggy, soft squash. I love it. I season it. I diced up an onion. I cook it in the oven. That's it. I mean, it's super simple. You can make it cheesy and turn it into like a casserole. I eat it just like that. Since I had the oven going, I went ahead and did a pan of homemade cornbread. This is 1 cup self-rising flour, 1 cup of cornmeal, 4 tablespoons of sugar, 1 egg, 1 cup of milk, 1/4 cup of oil, lard, fat, something of that nature, shortening, butter. Mix it all together. Put it in a pan. I use a cast iron skillet, and yes, the middle did stick just a touch, but for that to be the only part that stuck, I'm happy. Bake it at 425 for 23 to 25 minutes, and you have homemade Southern cornbread. Super simple, guys. No need to buy the Jiffy corn mix or all that stuff. You just need flour and cornmeal and a few other ingredients. cans of fruit that we receive at the food pantry. Went ahead and opened it up. That's a spread, guys. That's gonna fill bellies tonight. Didn't cost me really anything. I got these cube steaks on sale, $3 a pack, so it was like $6 for the meat. I already had the flour on hand. Everything else, for the most part, was from the food pantry. So guys, like I said, the food pantry is there to help you and your family as well. All right, we're gonna eat. Come back tomorrow, Friday, see what we got going on. Guys, you still here? Still watching the video? Well, for those of you that are still watching, I commend you, and can I just say personally, thank you for watching this video to the end. For every single one of you that watches this video, that likes the video, comments, and even shares it, you guys do not understand that you are helping me and my family. My channel is monetized. Do I share some of the crazy content that you see on some of the YouTube channels? No. I share a simple Southern mama doing her best to take care of her family. I attend food banks. I share the cooking that I do based off of the items I received, items I can afford. I share my life with you guys. And for y'all to stick around and watch my videos to the end, it really does mean a lot. So, it's Friday. This is going to be the last meal on this video because, as you know, I do not cook on Saturdays. Saturdays is my day to rest, do things around the house, and enjoy life with my family. There's plenty of leftovers that can be pulled out. There are plenty of cereals or sandwiches, simple things. My kids are 13 and 17, almost 14 and 18. Speaking on that, my oldest daughter will be 18 November the 3rd. That is right around the corner. If any one of you would love to send her a birthday card, I'm not asking for any gifts whatsoever. Just maybe some cards to help brighten her day. It's not like I have a lot of money to do things with. I am trying to save up enough money to take her out to eat to one of her favorite restaurants, or not really a favorite restaurant, just a restaurant that she's always wanted to go to but has never been to. It's not exactly the most appropriate restaurant, but she's almost 18, guys. And if you're wondering what the name of the restaurant is, it is Dick's in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach area. I'm not going to be able to stay the weekend or overnight because we can't afford that, but I can drive down there for a day, take her to eat, and come home. However, if anybody would like to send her some birthday cards in the P.O. box, it is down below in the description box, as well as I will put it across the screen for you guys to see. And if you're curious and want it any other way, it is P.O. Box 72. I'm pretty sure it's 72, and that's Coates, C-O-A-T-S, North Carolina, 27521. So, just some cards. Like I said, maybe a letter, a well wish, but we're not asking for any gifts, just cards. So I just think it would be nice. It's her 18th birthday. I, as her mother, cannot believe that I have raised her this long. Like, it's just shocking. Any of you that are mothers, you know, you did it. When they turn 18, you're like, wow, I have kept someone alive this long. So guys, again, November the 3rd is her birthday. But back to this video, the last meal of the week. It's Friday. I have some homemade pizzas. These are made on the pitas that I received from the food pantry. The tomato sauce I received from the food pantry. The mozzarella cheese, food pantry. Pepperonis were also from the food pantry. They were in my deep freezer. So pizzas are solely from the food pantry. I just had to get creative with items I had put up in the freezer and on the shelf to make them. Oh, and there's some Parmesan cheese from the food pantry. They're actually really good. I ate a small slice. Chicken wings, not from the food pantry. I purchased these wings on sale at IGA, clearance markdown, the manager's markdown, for like $3 a pack, and I just dry seasoned them and cooked them on the grill because I did not want to deep fry them, keep them semi-healthy. We grilled them. They are dry rubbed. There is an assortment of sauces and ranch over there to dip in. And then here, if you guys remember, several months back, I received some baked ziti from a food pantry. I still had one in my freezer. I went ahead and pulled it out. It's not enough for a meal for everybody, but on a pizza night, when you go get pizza, typically pizza, wings, and pasta. So I guess tonight is our at-home pizza restaurant, Italian restaurant night. It's super simple. It is all thanks to our local food pantry and the simple economics of budgeting and shopping on sale. So as always, guys, thank you for watching this video to the end. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how I cook for my family. And until next time, take care, my loves.